Hey you guys, welcome to your Venus through sign series. This is for Venus in Cancer. So if in your birth chart, Venus is in a sign of Cancer, these messages are for you. This can also apply if you have Cancer as your 7th house as well. And this is for the month of August 2019. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you some clarity. If you don't know where your Venus is at, I mean, you just have to, I have videos about how to find it, but you still are going to have to go to a website to find out, an astrology website. All right, so central issue, heart of the matter, the moon, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, and the Star. Okay, so somebody is feeling bad or missing you, or you might be missing someone. There's this element of guilt and feeling like, did I do the right thing? Did I let the right one get away? Why did they leave? Why did they feel like something was missing? I feel like this month is starting off a little emotional. And the North Node is in Cancer too. So that could be affecting you guys a lot. I feel like somebody is hypersensitive. It's almost like you can say anything to this person and they'll just start boohooing and crying or something. I just feel like emotionally you are really feeling some type of way. It's almost like you are tapped into the collective, their emotions. So you're coming off very empathic. That's a word, right? This month, it's like you're feeling everything. Some of you are feeling like, I feel everything that I did to everybody, that I've ever done to anybody. I feel it, you know. So this also could go the other way around. So keep that in mind too. Like, this is what someone is feeling. Maybe you're like, good, I hope they get what they deserve. They feel what I feel. So I just kind of feel that is what's happening. There's a lot of feelings going on. I also feel that there is, what do you call it? Someone may be grieving or having some sort of emotional triggers because of past life traumas or any type of abandonment issues. Feeling like a parent abandoned. You might be grieving over something that happened in the past. Like your emotions are just kind of erupting, or something triggers a memory and you just start feeling all this. It might be sorrow. I feel like it is sorrow. Yeah, I feel like it could be sorrow. It's just some sort of sadness, and you're probably needing to purge this and heal from it. For some of you, it could be about going through a breakup. Maybe you're transitioning. Maybe you're going from, maybe you've already broken up and now that it's just that in-between stage where you're learning how to be independent again, or coming home to that empty half of the bed. You know, you have been so used to having someone to curl up to. Maybe now they're not there. But I just kind of feel like there is some sort of grieving going on with you. Now, I also feel like someone is maybe who said that they gave up or quit is not able to. Someone is not able to move on. So it's like they're coming back around with some sort of new offer on the table. And for others of you, this is about finding someone new, but it's either this person is reminding you about someone from the past, someone that you used to love, or or they trigger those same type of energies. I don't know, you just feel them and they feel you. I feel like this is a very emotional relationship that you're having. There's so much water and so much vulnerability and opening up and trying to be transparent and honest, and I just get so much water coming out. You also could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or other water signs, or people with a lot of water in their charts. Like, you guys might be too emotional for each other. There needs to be some sort of balance. It might be a situation too where, you know, you're in a long distance relationship and you're just like, I'm tired of being so far away from you. You know, I just want us to be able to be together. Some of you, I feel that you are, if you're going through a spiritual awakening, part of the reason why you had to undergo such pain and abandonment is because one day it's meant for you to share these experiences with other people, to give them hope, especially if you're in a better position. But a lot of these things happen because one day you may be sharing it in a book or in a song, or just speaking publicly. Like, I feel like that had to happen. At some point, I feel like you just turn everything off and disconnect. You're like, I've cried enough. I can't cry anymore. I feel like somebody is crying and just decided to shut it off. And even though maybe you had to put on that shield, or you had to disconnect, you are still kind of obsessing about it, or still struggling, still trying to stop thinking about this person, waking up in the middle of the night or having dreams, wishing this person would go away, kind of asking yourself, why can't I let go? Why can't I move on? Why am I still thinking about them? Keep in mind, like I said, if it's not your energy, maybe it's them. Maybe it's them. But it's something is ongoing. Now, I feel like, too, somebody is setting boundaries with the other person. Maybe you had to tell someone, look, if things can't be this way, or if you don't understand me, if this isn't going to happen, that isn't going to happen, then, you know, then you can leave, or I have to leave, and I mean it. So someone is really, I feel like someone's really standing their ground. Especially, too, something could have inspired you. Maybe you've been putting up with someone's behavior, and then it took for you to meet someone else who showed you how to love, or showed you how to nurture or care, or showed you what it was like to feel loved and nurtured and cared for. And all of a sudden that helped you get out of maybe a bad situation where it was one-sided, like you were putting all of your love and energy into someone who was refusing to open up and share back with you. So all of a sudden you just kind of snapped and you cut them off. I feel like you cut them off, even though you're still thinking about them and having a hard time letting go. That's, you know, that's natural. Maybe that's something that doesn't happen overnight. So don't beat yourself up about it if it's not happening overnight. But I do feel like a lot of you have had it's like you hit rock bottom in a situation, and you feel like you can't take it anymore. You're just tired of crying over the past and that person and what they did and didn't do. And I feel like it's time for you to just kind of take a break or a rest. Maybe some of you are also trying to force someone to become someone who they're not, or, you know, maybe you've been trying to move on by dating other people. I almost feel like it's, you know, someone trying to force a square in a square peg in a circle. It's like, it's not going to fit. Stop trying to force somebody to fit these ideas of romance or this ideal partnership that you're having if it's not working. So, you know, it's just about having to let go and move on and defend yourself. Have boundaries. Don't let people, use you or take your kindness for weakness here. So yeah, you guys are really putting your foot down and cutting out people who weren't good to you. Also here, I feel like you're going to try and preoccupy yourself. You're going to be very busy. You might be the type of person that is working and hiding the fact that you are going through some sort of breakup or transition. I was just watching a program on Hulu yesterday, this series, I think it's 4 Weddings and a Funeral or something like that. And it's like this part where someone's wedding gets called off and they immediately go back to work. And it's just like, I don't think you should be doing that. But that's what someone is trying to do. They're like, no, I can't just sit here and think about it. I have to keep moving. I have to keep going. So I feel like somebody is like determined to keep pushing through the pain that they are experiencing here. And I have here like some sort of celebration. And so you are maybe, like I said, socializing, getting out with friends, trying to deflect from the pain that you're going through. You might be also wearing a mask and pretending like everything's okay, pretending like you're happy, you're living it up. You might be posting all these pictures on your social media, like life is great. And it's just like, really, you're going through some shit. And, you know, but it's like, hey, it's nobody's business anyway. One monkey doesn't stop the show. I'm just going to continue to live my life. And I'm going to prove to this person. Maybe you're posting pictures to prove to whoever you left that you're good without them. You're like, I'm good. You know, look at me. Look at me. I'm having fun. Can't you see? You know, I just kind of feel like that type of energy is going on. Some of you might be trying to rebound. That's another thing that I was kind of getting. It's like you're trying to move on by, you know, dating. When really you're not really ready. Really there's a secret that you might be hiding. Now, if you are just now getting into the dating scene and you're dealing with someone that is, I don't know, something about them you can't quite put your finger on, I feel like you might be the rebound. You might be someone that they are trying to date so that they can escape the pain that they're going through. So be careful of that, because I feel like someone is very emotional right now, but they're covering it up, and really they're just trying to find themselves. Maybe they are not ready for a commitment. They just want to have fun. They have not yet let go of the person from the past, that they're still holding on to that energy. I also get someone maybe coming towards you, or if you're still trying to deal with this person and you let them go, I feel like maybe they're still trying to come back around and pretend like nothing happened. It's like, what are you doing here? Like, we don't go together anymore. We're not together. Like, and they're, I don't know, just trying to manipulate you or deflect from the past. It's like, you think you can just show up and do this and I'm going to forget about what you did or forget about the fact that this and that happened. It's like, no, like, leave. And it can also be kind of awkward too if you guys had the same circle of friends. And it's just like you still, like you go to different events or gatherings and it's like you're genuinely there for your friend, but you know this person's going to show up and you guys are like still having to hang around each other because of association here. Or maybe it was you guys used to work together and it's like, I'm not quitting my job for them. So you still have to go to work and see this person even though you guys aren't together. So something is kind of difficult. Like, it might be hard for you to move on from somebody because they're always in your face for whatever reason. Whatever the circumstances are, this person is still in your face and you try to walk past them and avoid them. You're like, I don't know you. Maybe you guys are just friends have the same friends on social media. And even if you are no longer friends with them, you still see when they comment on other people's stuff and they can see when you comment on people's things. So it's just kind of awkward or weird, but you're like, I don't see it. I don't see it. So I feel like you're trying to push through something that didn't work out is what I'm getting. Some of you might have a slightly different story because these are general. That is like the main story that I'm getting here. But I'm also getting something about reconciling with a friend, or your friend offering to take you out, but they have another agenda. They really just want to be with you. I'm not saying like use you for sex, but they're hoping that your friendship will be more than that. You might be trying to friend zone somebody, and they're like, want to go out for coffee or want to go out to dinner, and you're like, as friends, right? And they're like, of course. And it's like, really, that's not what they're thinking. They're like, I'm so in love. I really want more, to be more than friends. So that also might be something that is playing out. Like, there's a friend, like if you're in a relationship, or maybe you're not in a relationship, but there's a friend around you that you've rejected or turned down, and they're suffering inside. You know, it pains them to see you in love with someone else, or it pains them just to see the fact that you aren't with them romantically, you know, and they are being like they're your friend, but they're really hurting inside. So those are the different energies that I'm getting. I hope that makes sense. I hope it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.